Okay, so now we're going to take a look at the solo to Don't Worry Baby from Los Lobos. Great solo, unbelievable tone. So here's the first part of the solo. I'll play it slowly. It goes. Okay, so what we're doing there is you're bending up on the 14th on the G string and holding the 15th on the B string at the same time. So you do that twice, and a third time you're playing the 14th to the 12th twice, and then you're playing the 14th on the D string twice. Okay, so it's then you're playing at the same time you're playing double stops here. You're playing the 12th fret G and B strings to the 14th fret G and B strings, and you're pulling off back to the 12th, and then you're playing the 14th fret on the D string twice again. Okay, so that whole part sounds like this. And the next part goes like this. A really wide vibrato there. So what you're doing is you're bending up on the 15th fret on the B string, bending down and letting it down to the 15th fret. Okay, so okay, you're pulling off twice. Then you're playing the 14th fret on the G string. And then I've seen him play it both ways. You can either bend up this note. I like to slide it up to the 16th fret on the G string. So it's and then from there you're playing. Okay, so you're playing the 17th to the 15th on the B string, and then you're bending up on the 17th fret on the high E. Then you're letting it down, so you're doing a pull off twice to the 17th to the 15th, and then you're playing the 17th fret on the B string. Okay, so the whole thing, so let me play it from the beginning. So it sounds like this. Alright, I did, that part was, I didn't describe that properly. So you're playing the high E, 12th, 15th on the B, 12th on the B, then so what you're doing there is playing the 15th fret on the B, sliding from the 16th to the 14th on the G, and then pulling off to the 12th on the G. And you're playing you pull off to land on the 14th on the D string, and then you're playing the double stop again. You're playing the B and the G strings on the 12th fret. Okay, so Cesar Rosas' whole portion sounds like this slowly. And then the solo by David Hidalgo comes in. So what we're doing there is, I don't know, I just kind of made up this lick as I'm going along, but it's... So, from the 14th to the 12th to the 14th, back to the 12th on the A string. And then a couple of quick hammer-ons between the 12th and the 14th on the D string. And then you're landing on the G string on the 12th fret. So, and then from there you're going to bend up like you did in the beginning of the first solo. And you're going to stop it kind of dead as you pull up. And then from there you're playing. So what you're doing there is you're playing a double stop from the 15th fret on the B string and the 16th fret on the G string. Then you're playing double stop from the 14th fret, the G and the B strings, to the 12th. You do that twice. Okay. 14th to the 12th. Back to the 14th. Back to the 12th, G and the B strings. Okay. So let me play that part again from the beginning. Okay, you're ending on the 14th fret on the D string. Okay, and then you're playing. So what we're doing here is you're playing the 12th fret on the B string and going to the 15th, hammering onto the 15th and bending up. And then you're going to play the 12th fret on the high E twice. This is kind of a tricky lick. It's pretty simple, but the rhythmic part is a little tricky. So it's... playing that twice, the high E, then bending back up from the 15th on the B string. Then you're playing the high E again on the 12th fret, and you're bending up the same 15th fret on the B string again. So the whole lick sounds like this, slow. Okay, back up to the 12th fret on the high E. Back to the 15th, to the 12th. Okay. He does a really wide vibrato there, so. Then this lick is. And what you're doing there is you're playing from the 12th on the high E to the 15th on the B string to the 14th on the G. Then you're playing the 12th on the B, 12th on the G, to the 14th on the D string. So this lick again sounds like this. Okay, and then you're playing this last part. So you're playing a double stop, G and the B strings, the 12th fret, and then you're kind of like a percussive note on the 14th fret on the D string. Then the double stop G and the B on the 14th, double stop to the G and the B on the 12th fret, back to the 14th fret on the D string. So again, that whole lick sounds like this. Okay. Okay, and the next lick is like this. Okay? It gets a really funky harmonic there that I can't quite get it, but... So what he's doing there is, from the 12th, you're hammering on to the 14th, from the 12th to the 14th on the G string, and you're bending up as soon as you hammer onto it. 12th fret on the high E, 15th on the B, and then you're bending this note on the 14th up on the G string, and you're hitting a harmonic there. Okay, and then the last part is like this. Okay, so what that's doing is you're playing the 15th, high E on the 12th. Okay, and then you're playing the 15th on the B to the 12th on the on the B string. And then you're quickly hitting the 14th fret on the G string and bending up and back. Letting go, and you're pulling off to the 12th fret on the G string to the 14th on the D. Then you're playing the 12th on the D string. And you're just kind of playing 14th, 13th, 12th on the D. On the A, and sliding down to the 10th fret. To the 12th on the low E, back to the 10th on the A. So again, I'll do the whole solo slowly from the beginning. There's a lot of pieces to this. So it starts off like this. And that's the whole solo.